फाउंडेशनची ही जी संकल्पना आहे ती सायबर शिक्षा फॉर सायबर सुरक्षा. आज जे आपल्या जगात सायबर क्राईम्स चालले आणि हे सगळं कशामुळे होते, अवेअरनेस खूपच कमी आहे लोकांमध्ये. आणि ह्या अवेअरनेस करण्यासाठी आम्ही हे उपक्रम राबवतो. आणि हे कसं आहे ना, आम्ही थ्रू हे जे प्रोग्राम आहे सगळं आम्ही युवा थ्रू राबवतो. म्हणजे कॉलेजचे जे कम्प्युटर सायन्स कॉलेजेस आहेत, जे पी आणि सी टायर सिटीजमधले आहेत, त्यांच्या थ्रू आम्ही त्यांना कोच करतो, त्यांना मेंटॉर करतो आणि त्यांना तयार करतो की ते जाऊन समाजाला हे अवेअरनेस क्रिएट करायचं. आणि त्या अवेअरनेसनं ते आपण नुसतंच शाळेतल्या मुलांनाच नाही, आम जनतेलासुद्धा करतात. त्यांचे जाऊन सेटिंग्स त्यांना कसं ठेवायला पाहिजे, कसं नसलं पाहिजे, काय कुठे ॲक्सेस नाही घेतलं पाहिजे, हे सगळं त्यांना सतर्क करतात.
अवॉर्ड देता येईल नक्कीच, त्याच्यामुळे जास्त जर पुढे येईल असं काय सांगतात?
हे अवॉर्डचं कारण हेच होतं की मुलं जे आहेत ना, त्यांना सगळं गोष्टी कसं असतं, एखादा एक गोल, एक ॲम्बिशन, हे काय असतं ना, त्यांना काहीतरी मोटिवेशन लागतं. आणि हे मोटिवेशन कसं होणार, जर काही अवॉर्ड्स त्यांनी केलेल्या कामाला आपण त्यांना अवॉर्ड रेकग्निशन दिलं, त्या रेकग्निशनचं माध्यमातून आपल्याला दोन्ही अचीव करता येतं. त्यांची लिडरशिपसुद्धा येतं आणि आपल्याला जे उपक्रम आपण सुरू केले सायबर शिक्षा फॉर सायबर सुरक्षा, हे सुद्धा हे आम्ही अचीव करतो.
Champions of Cyber Awareness to the Quick Hill Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Award 2025. Quick Hill Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Awards aim is empowering youth, securing future. Quick Hill Cyber Shiksha Cyber Suraksha Awards 2025. I'll say कि highlights of the today's show: youth empowering through cyber education, keeping the nation safe by bridging the cyber security gap, transforming underprivileged cyber warriors, fostering a sense of responsibility among youth for a safe nation, and creating a cyber-safe world through awareness and education. Good morning, everyone. Today we have gathered here to celebrate the efforts, our mission, our goal through Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Award 2025. In a world where digital technologies dominate every aspect of our lives, cybersecurity has become both necessity and a shared responsibility. The Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha initiative celebrate the tireless efforts of students, educators, and institutions who are paving the way for a more secure digital future. This initiative is powered by Quick Hill Foundation, the CSR arm of Quick Hill, leaders in cybersecurity solutions. Over the year, the foundation has been at the forefront of driving awareness and education about cybersecurity, working with schools, colleges, and communities across India. Our mission is simple: to build a culture of cyber resilience and empower every individual with the knowledge and tools to stay safe in the digital age. Today, we honor individuals and institutions who have not only embraced this mission but also excelled in making it a reality. So without further ado, let's begin and recognize our cyber heroes. I request everyone to stand up and give a big round of applause. And on behalf of Quick Hill Foundation, I extend warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan Sir, and our dignitaries, Vice Chancellor of Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar Solapur University, Solapur Dr. Prakash Mahanwar Sir, Mrs. Anupama Kajkar Ma'am, and DIG Maharashtra Cyber Sanjay Shintre Sir, and our award nominees and everyone present here. Thank you for joining us for this special occasion. Now moving further, request everyone to rise the national anthem and followed by stage song. Please stand up.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Stage song.
महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा भीतीनं आम्हा तुझी मुळी कडकडणाऱ्या नभा अस्मानाच्या सुलतानीला जबाब देती जिभा सह्याद्रीचा सिंह गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा
दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा
जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा
काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी
ओलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव घेणी
दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला निढळाच्या घामाने भिजला देश गौरवासाठी झिजला दिल्लीचेही दस्तराती तो महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा
Thank you so much. May I now request Mrs. Anupama Kajkar Ma'am along with all the dignitaries to light the lamp, please.
धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देव भगवती निःशेष जाड्या पहा शुक्लां ब्रह्म विचार सार परमा.
Thank you, all of you. Now I invite Neelam Shinde and Sonal Kadam from Pratibha College, Chinswad, to seek the blessings of Lord Ganesha by gracing the stage with soulful Ganesh Vandana.
सर्वांगी सुंदर उदिशेंदुराची कंठी जळते मान मुक्ता फळाची जय देव जय देव. लंबोदर तू विनायक तू बल्लोडेश्वर मोरया विघ्नेश्वर तू एकदंत तू मयुरेश्वर मोरया वक्रतुंड तू गजमुखा तू सिद्धी विनायका.
Wow. Thank you, Neelam and Sonal, for such a wonderful performance. Thank you so much. Well, guys, get ready to be inspired by the unbreakable spirit of these cyber warriors born in challenging circumstances. They have risen over their limitations to become shining examples of human potential. Their journeys from struggle to success will leave you on awe of their tenacity, intelligence, and unwavering commitment to their dreams. Quick Hill Foundation Journeys has been one of relentless effort towards creating safer digital world. Let's take a moment to revisit the inspiring journey through a short video.
We believe if you are able, you enable as a responsible leader. Our corporate social responsibility initiatives extend our reach beyond the realm of cybersecurity, striving to make a meaningful impact on society. Aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the Quick Heal Foundation, through its initiative Cyber Siksha for Cyber Suraksha, is dedicated to raising cybersecurity awareness amongst masses and developing the youth of the country. The initiative uses the dynamic medium of several activities, including street places, to educate and inspire individuals to adopt safer online practices and become advocates for cyber safety in their communities. Another unique initiative within this is Earn and Learn program, where the volunteering students who undertake special training to hold their presentation, public speaking, and cybersecurity skills conduct sessions for school and college students to maximize the impact and join the cause. To bridge the healthcare gaps in rural India, Quick Heal Foundation runs the Arogya Yan initiative, under which it deploys state-of-the-art medical vans. We all understand mental health is the cornerstone of personal well-being, shaping our capacity to thrive and connect. During the pandemic, Quick Heal Foundation proactively took on the responsibility to promote mental health, especially amongst teenagers and their caretakers through its Arogya Man Sampada initiative. Through our CSR initiatives, we aim to secure a future for everyone, ensuring that as we protect digital landscapes, we also nurture the human potential within them. Together, we strive to build a future where safety, opportunity, and empowerment intersect, creating a world where everyone can thrive in the digital age.
What an inspiring journey showing dedication and impact of our cyber warriors, motivating everyone to continue creating safer digital world. मला एक गोष्ट इथे सांगावीशी वाटते आहे की इथे जे आपले सगळे सायबर वॉरियर्स आहे त्यांनी सायबर वॉरियर्स बनण्याचा प्रवास जो इतका सोपा नाही आहे. आपल्या परिस्थितीसोबत ते झगडले आहेत, आपल्या न्यूनगंडासोबत ते लढले आहेत आणि हा संघर्ष करत त्याही पुढे आलेले आहेत आणि आज सायबर वॉरियर्स झालेले आहेत. त्यामुळे त्यांच्यासाठी खरं तर जोरदार टाळ्या व्हायलाच पाहिजे. We are honored to have some remarkable individuals with us today. I would now like to invite Anupama Katkar ma'am to felicitate our esteemed guest as a token of our gratitude. May I request the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan sir, to come on the dais. Thank you, sir. May I request Honorable Vice Chancellor of Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur, Dr. Prakash Bhanwa sir, to come on the dais. May I request Honorable DIG of Police Sanjay Chindre sir come on dais. Now the moment we all have been waiting for the presentation of the Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Awards 2025. Now it's time to honor the shining stars who have made this program a grand success. Awards will be presented to the visionary principal, dedicated teachers, and the best performing cyber warriors team. We also recognize our outstanding student leaders, club officers, and a special acknowledgement goes to institutions that work relentlessly to bring this initiative to life. Let's applaud their incredible contributions. May I request Honorable Governor Sir to please do the honor by giving awards to the winner. And we will start with the Cyber Safety Mentors, Best Teacher Awards, and the Best Teacher Awards, honors dedicated to teacher awards who guide club officers, ensure performance reviews, and support members in achieving targets. And the nominees are, all right, second runner-up goes to Dr. Haridas Kharat from SKC Akola. Dr. Haridas Kharat sir from SKC Akola is the second runner-up. Best Teacher Award, first runner-up goes to Dr. Harshita Vanchani, Professor Supriya Gaikwad ma'am, and Professor Ujjwala Palak from Pratibha College, Chinswad. Cyber Safety Mentors Award Best Teacher, and the winner is Professor Vikas Chavan sir from YTC Satara. Congratulations sir and your entire team. The next category is Best Principal Award. Recognize visionary leaders who motivate their teams, provide resource, and actively engage stakeholders in mass activities, ensuring stakeholders' involvement and impactful outreach. And the second runner-up is Dr. Akhilesh Peshwe from Dharamfed Science College, Nagpur. First runner-up, Dr. Vikas Dhomne from JMPC Bhandara. Dr. Vikas Dhomne sir is absent. In absentia, request to Dr. Gosekar to collect the award. And the winner is Dr. Praveen Jadhav from BJ College, Are. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. I'll move on to the next category, Best Performing Team. Recognize the top 3 teams from Maharashtra, Karnataka and Gujarat for outstanding performance in physical outreach and online engagement. Request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Dr. Prakash Manwa to give away awards along with Governor Sir. Second runner-up is, nominees are Best Performing Team, and the nominees are, second runner-up is Mayur Vinod Bhande and Nikhil Bhaskar Haire from KBC North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. Congratulations to you. First runner-up, Shravani Sawant and Om Jagta from Pratibha College, Chinswad. And Best Performing Team in next few moments. Best Performing Team award goes to Sumit Sanjay Sapkar and Aniket Vijay Budge from SKC Kakola. Congratulations everyone. Now coming to Club Officers Award, recognize our Future Leaders Best President Award, recognize Club President who went above and beyond by driving innovation and effectively led program. There is a tie. May I request Anupama Katkar ma'am to please give away the award along with Honorable Governor sir. Second runner-up is, nominees are, and the second runner-up is Payal Yadav from D.Y. Patil College, Pimpri, and Kiran Sanav from YTC Satara. Now may I request Governor sir to give first runner-up award. And the first runner-up goes to Adarsh Dongre from Yogeshwari Mahavidyalay, Ambezogai. Congratulations once again. And the winner goes to Deepu Singh from PCCS Chinswad. Congratulations, Deepu. The next category is Black Best Club Secretary Award. Based on efficiently managing communications, maintaining record and assisting club officers in tracking achievements and timeline, there is a tie. May I request Anupama Katkar ma'am to please give away the awards along with Honorable Governor sir. Second runner-up is Shruti Chauke and from JMPC Bhandara and Shruti Shirsat from Bandodkar College, Thane. So Shruti rocks. Now may I request Governor sir to give runner-up first award. First runner-up, Pratiksha Pange from RSM Latur. Best Club Secretary Award goes to, any guesses? Alright. The winner is Trishna Gandhare from Priyadarshini College of Engineering, Nagpur. Best Club Secretary Award goes to Trishna Gandhare. Moving further, Best Community Director Award honors exceptional leadership in planning and executing activities and engaging communities through impactful activities. There is a tie. May I request Anupama Katkar ma'am to please give away the award along with Honorable Governor sir. Second runner-up goes to Revati Firke from KVC NMU Jalgaon and Kaushik Musare from GJC Ratnagiri. Now may I request Governor sir to give first runner-up award, and the first runner-up is Shravani Kulkarni from YM Ambezogai. तुम्ही बघत आहात महाराष्ट्रातल्या आणि इतर राज्यातील अगदी छोट्या छोट्या गावांना आपले हे सायबर वॉरियर्स घडलेले आहेत, त्यामुळे त्यांच्यासाठी अगदी मनापासून टाळ्या. And the winner is Pranali Pimpalkar from SKC Akola. Our next category is Media PR Directors. Recognize excellence in managing publicity and promoting activities on social media for impactful communication and visibility. There is a tie. May I request Anupama Katkar ma'am to please give away the awards along with the Honorable Governor sir. Second runner-up, Vaishnavi Belange from SKC Akola and the Supriya Shinde from PAH Solapur University, Solapur. First runner-up, Batul Parwala from PCCS Chinswad. Batul Paruwala. Media PR Director, and the winner is Pragati Thavare from YM Ambezogai. As earlier said, institutions, students and mentors. मध्ये आता आपण पुढे वळणार आहोत. Now moving on the institutional level awards recognizing cyber trailblazers. I request the entire team to come on the stage to receive the award Best New Club, awarded to institutions that joined this year and delivered outstanding performance in achieving project objectives. Second runner-up, D.Y. Patil Agriculture and Technology University, Tasande. First runner-up, Kamla College, Kolhapur. Best New Club Award. First runner-up, Kamla College, Kolhapur. Congratulations, team. And the winner is Patekar Varde College, Mumbai. The next category is Cyber Smart Club. Recognized institution excelling in educating their district about cyber safety via online YouTube contest as well as offline outreach achieved within timelines and process compliance. Request entire team to come on the dais. Now I'm going to announce Cyber Smart Club, Cyber Smart Club, and the nominees are first runner-up, J.M. Patel College, Bhandara. प्लीज टाळ्यांचा कडकडाट व्हायला पाहिजे. या स्टेजपर्यंत पोहोचणं प्रत्येकाला माहिती आहे की किती स्ट्रगल करत तुम्ही आलात, किती डिफिकल्टी फेस केल्या आहेत. सो टाळ्या थांबायला नाही पाहिजे. अँड द फर्स्ट रनर-अप, राजश्री शाहू महाविद्यालय, लातूर. Cyber Smart Club, recognizing institution excelling in educating their district about cyber safety via online YouTube contests as well as offline outreach achieved within timelines and process compliance. आणि विनर आहेत प्रतिभा कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स अँड कम्प्युटर सायन्स स्टडीज, चिंचवड. प्रतिभा कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स अँड कम्प्युटर स्टडीज, चिंचवड. I request entire team to come on the dais. Congratulations. The next award goes to Best Club Overall, awarded to one of the top 10 second round qualifier who demonstrate exceptional leadership, exceeded expectations and extended efforts beyond their region. Request entire team to come on the dais. Second runner-up, Punyashlok Ahilya, Devi, Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur. everyone. Thank you for creating cyber safe world. And the first runner-up is KBC North Maharashtra University, Zargaon. KBC North Maharashtra University, Zargaon team is on the dais. Best Club Overall Award goes to Yashoda Technical Campus, Satara. Congratulations everyone. Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Award 2025, and I request to please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our privilege to welcome a true champion of cyber security and safety awareness, Mrs. Anupama Katkar ma'am, as the chairperson of Quick Hill Foundation and Chief of Operational Excellence at Quick Hill Technologies Limited. Anupama ma'am has been instrumental in driving initiatives that empower individuals to navigate the digital world safely. Her tireless efforts have inspired a movement, and we are honored to have her with us today. Please join me in welcoming the visionary leader, Mrs. Anupama Katkar ma'am, to the stage. Ma'am.
Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan sir. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Solapur University, Dr. Prakash Mahanwar sir. DIG Maharashtra Cyber Police, Sanjay Shintre sir. Joint MD, Quick Heal Technologies Limited, Sanjay Katkar sir. Chairman and MD, Quick Heal Technologies, Dr. Kailash Katkar sir. CEO and Quick Heal Technologies Limited, Shri Visal Salvi sir. Distinguished guest, galaxy of principals, teachers, and my cyber warriors. Welcome to this event today. Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. These powerful words of Swami Vivekananda echo the spirit of what we are gathered here to celebrate today. I can't truly tell you how proud I feel standing here today. We are celebrating something truly close to my heart, an initiative that empowers young minds to lead, to protect, and to build a safer digital future for all. Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha. This initiative isn't just about spreading awareness on cyber safety. It's about giving a voice to the student from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, equipping them with the real-world skills and inspiring them to become leaders in their own communities. Cyber safety is a purpose for sure, but at its core, this initiative is about youth empowerment in action. It's about giving young people the chance to step up, to lead, and to make a difference no matter where you come from and what their circumstances are. When we started, we knew it wouldn't be easy. Cybersecurity is a tough topic. The digital world can be overwhelming, but time and again, our cyber warriors have shown us that with the right guidance and determination, anything is possible. These young minds have risen above challenges and taken charge of their futures. They are the torchbearers of change, spreading the message of cyber safety to every corner of this country. They have stepped up into the roles they have never imagined for themselves, and they have made a real impact. Let me share some numbers to show how far we have come. This year alone, we have mobilized about 780 cyber warriors, 33 institutions in 3 states, out of which 64% are women and nearly 48% come from marginalized communities. These leaders have reached over 13 lakh people, delivering about 4,874 presentations, organizing around 3,000 impact activities. Amazing job, guys, amazing. And these sessions were conducted in local languages, Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati, Kannada, and Urdu. They have traveled miles, crossed language barriers, and connected with communities that have been left out of the digital revolution. But these numbers not only tell a part of the story, but every number in conversation, a connection, a moment of learning. It's a student helping community stay safe online. It's a parent learning how to protect their child from cyber threats. It's someone in a remote village gaining confidence to navigate the digital world. Our cyber warriors have gone beyond classrooms. They worked with police departments, led public events, and tackled real-life challenges head-on. They have taken what they have learned and turned it into a meaningful action that makes a difference. Since 2015, this initiative has reached over 64 lakh people across 18 states. It has grown to include more than 4,600 warriors. Wow! I really feel we need to applaud for the warriors. And 120 partner institutions. These aren't just milestones. They are stories of young people who have stepped up to make a difference in their schools, in their neighborhoods, and in their own families. To our cyber warriors today, we celebrate you. For these receiving the awards, a big congratulations. But even if you are not receiving one today, remember, your efforts have made a big difference. Every session you led, every peer you educated, and every challenge you faced has brought us closer to a safer digital society. Looking ahead, there is more work to do. As Swami Vivekananda says, take up one idea, make the idea your life. And our idea is this: a cyber resilient digital India. Let's move forward, one step, one person, and one community at a time. Thank you for believing in this mission and for your unwavering dedication. I'm so proud of all of you all, my lovely cyber warriors. Thank you so much.
थँक यू सो मच अनुपमा मॅम फॉर युअर एनकरेजिंग वर्ड्स. आणि जसं महात्मा गांधींनी म्हटलेलं आहे की बदल घडवायचा असेल तर त्यासाठी आपण स्वतःपासून सुरुवात करायला पाहिजे. आणि मला असं वाटतं की क्विकिल फाउंडेशननी आजच्या तरुणाईतला कन्स्ट्रक्टिव्ह पद्धतीने बिझी करण्यामध्ये हे जे उचललेलं पाऊल आहे ते कौतुकास्पद आहे. त्यासाठी खरंच टाळ्या. It is our privilege to welcome the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, our distinguished leader whose unwavering dedication to the welfare and progress of our state has left a lasting impact. With a deep commitment to education, culture, and innovation, His Excellency has consistently championed initiatives that empower the youth and shape a brighter future. His journey is testament to the power of vision, perseverance, and public service. We are truly honored to invite His Excellency to inspire us with his valuable insight. May I request Governor, sir.
I touch and salute the holy feet of Bharata Mata, the most powerful and the most merciful. Today, on the occasion of Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Awards in Pune, the personalities who are sharing the dais with me, Srimati Anupama Katkar, Chairperson, Quick Heal Foundation, our Professor Prakash Mahanwar, Vice Chancellor, Punyaslok, Ahilya Devi Kolkar, Solapur University, Dr. Kailas Katkar, Chairman and MD, Quick Heal Technologies Limited, Dr. Sanjay Katkar, Joint MD, Quick Heal Technologies Limited, Sri Vishal Salvi, CEO, Quick Heal Technologies Limited, and our DIG Sanjay Sindeji, the principals and teachers of various colleges and the institutions, and the rising stars, my dear student volunteers who are so enthusiastic today. There are incidents where we participate, we get award. But most of the things look like customary. What is the big difference today is the enthusiasm what you have seen in the youngsters' face. That is the success story of this function. It shows their involvement, their happiness. That I really appreciate the organizers for motivating the students to this great extent. My dear sisters and brothers, and today we all have to pay our pranams to the great monk, our Swami Vivekananda ji. Before starting here, we have done it in the Raj Bhavan, who is the inspiring personality, not only for this century, as long as the humanity lives on this earth, he will be the inspiring personality for everyone. Normally, monks don't inspire communists, but Vivekananda ji is the only monk who has inspired the communists also. That means you can understand how much inspiration he can create in your mind. Swami Vivekananda's teachings continue to inspire millions of people, especially the youth, to lead the courage, wisdom, and purpose. I am pleased to join you at the Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha Awards and organized by our Quick Heal Foundation. It is heartening to note that the foundation has focused on involving students from financially weaker sections of the society and empowering them to contribute to creating a cyber-safe society. And I congratulate and applaud the foundation for spreading awareness about cyber security among people, and I was impressed to note that since 2016, it has reached out to 50 lakh people. A foundation reaching 50 lakh people is what? You need how much dedication you need, how much involvement you need. That is the success story of our foundation. I appreciate it. This is an extraordinary achievement, and each one of you, our cyber warriors, deserves a round of applause for all the efforts you have taken, all the hard work you have put in. Cybersecurity has emerged as one of the most pressing concerns worldwide, naturally in our country too. Today, we increasingly rely on digital technologies to accept and make payments. I have never seen a computer till 83 or 84. I completed my degree in 1978, but I have never seen a computer for another 6 years. That means my entire student life has gone without seeing a computer. But today, what is a miracle change has happened. Even in a vegetable shop, that the payment has not been made by cash, but it is a digital transfer. The most uneducated vendor accepts the digital transfer. So that much improvement has been done. That is a miracle that has happened, and this was encouraged by our great leader, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. All the time he was insisting on the digital transfer. What is the advantage of a digital transfer? The black money will be caught, if not today, it will be caught tomorrow. See, this is the reason why in the Western world, the economically developed world like US and Western European countries, the government policing and the others authorities are able to penetrate and catch the people who are doing the wrongdoings. That much science has to develop. You can't watch every individual. It is very difficult. But we should not allow the illegal personalities to continue their dominance. We have to break them and we have to catch them. So in that way, the scientific development, what it is coming today, is helping. And we have invited our cybersecurity DIG also. Slowly but steadily, the cyber crimes are increasing. And everybody should have the thorough knowledge about these cyber crimes. And that is one side. The other side is we have to create a security system so the common man will never lose his hard-earned money. So cure is one, preventing is the another. It is always better that we have the preventiveness better than the cure. I will tell you one small story. This actually happened. One fellow is so good, he transferred the money from any account to his account. But he is so sober, he has not transferred all the money of one account. He always transfers the fractions of that account to his account from all over the world. Say you are having 10,085 paisa. That 85 paisa alone will be transferred to his account. He has done it over the years from so many accounts. So nobody is going to make a complaint also. If you lose your 85 paisa or the fraction, who is going to make a complaint? Then he was caught one day. How he was caught? He was caught because of his consciousness. He has declared that I have done this mistake. Then only he was caught. Why I am telling this? We should never tempted to take somebody's. Whatever is yours, that should be protected and it is yours. Whatever is others, that cannot be mine under any circumstance. That this is what is consciousness. So, what I am trying to say, there are so many lucky people. I have read in one newspaper that a daily wage earner, all of a sudden he got 1,500 crore in his bank account. But luckily he has not taken it out. And but he reported to the bank manager that this much has been credited. And the bank also find it out. And they have taken it out and sent it to the right people. Why I am telling? How many people will be like this? So we have to be protected. The hard-earned money of everyone has to be protected. And for that, these cyber security knowledge is a must, so that cyber suraksha will be there for everyone. The frequency and the sophistication of cyber attacks have escalated in recent years, because nowadays everybody is becoming an expert. One side you all are trying to create a cyber suraksha, the other side people are always trying to create cyber crimes. So you have to fight against them. It is not that somebody can sit, you know who is doing the crime. Somebody can sit in the remote corner of the world, not country. By sitting there also they can do. They were continuously trying. And this type of people should get stopped only with what you are doing today. The cyber security system development, that alone is the answer for all these things. And I was the governor of Jharkhand. There was one district called Jamtara. Today, that is the only place where the cyber crimes are at its peak. Not many colleges, not many computer experts, but even then, that's district having the highest cyber crimes. That means the bad people, their involvement and their efforts are always better than the right people. There may be a small team or few persons, but the way they involved in that type of activity is very, very high, and they are faster than anybody else. So we have to take care of everything. And I always insist, when I was the governor of Jharkhand, I always call the DGP and say, this type of cyber crimes should not be allowed. So what this foundation has taken the steps, I request the foundation, you have to take every step. You have to create some kind of competition like this among the police force also. Because this is a new technology. Not every time the government recruitment is so dynamic that they will recruit the most computer experts. Now only it is slowly coming up. So I request you, the foundation, to give a lot of training for our cyber crime branch, how to develop their computer knowledge and this cyber suraksha methods so that everyone will get protected. Small and medium enterprises, which form a backbone of our economy, often lack adequate cybersecurity measures, making them vulnerable. I know some of the payments made by the buyers for the exporters of our country has been transferred elsewhere. You will get a message, but money will not reach you. If that is happened to the MSME sector, then you can imagine how much trouble they get into. So the awareness has to be created, and you have reached 54 lakh people. That is amazing, amazing. And I am really thankful for the foundation for making this big effort. Cybersecurity is no longer just a technical issue, it is a society's necessity. Everyone from student to the senior citizen is vulnerable to cyber threats. Yes, hard-earned PF money is gone. What that elder can do? He cannot work anymore. He is already retired. And that is the only savings that comes to him. So we have to see what all are the impact these cyber criminals can create. And catching them is also not that easy, because it is getting operated from maybe from another country. So many kilometers away, so many thousands of kilometers away. So addressing these challenges requires a multi-pronged approach, strengthening laws and policies. What is the real requirement that has to be taken up with the authorities? New law is required to act so quick and proving that you need a lot of new techniques. This all has to be evolved and developed. Investing in cybersecurity, allocating resources to develop robust systems and train skilled professionals. That is what is happening today. I am very happy about it. Spreading awareness that has been taken up by you in a big way, and in all the technical colleges and the students, this has to be taken up. If the youngsters are getting the awareness, that will spread like anything to the rest of the society. In my capacity as the Chancellor of Universities, I urge all Vice Chancellors to design short-term courses on cybersecurity to prepare a new generation of cyber warriors. And already our one VC is sitting here. I will call all the VCs and I will have a detailed discussion with them. Then this will be a short-term course in all the universities, and it should be available to the youngsters. I appreciate the Quick Heal Foundation for its relentless efforts in this domain. By reaching out to the schools, families, and communities, the foundation has not only empowered individuals, but also aligned its mission with the key government initiatives such as Digital India, the new education policy, the National Cyber Security Policy, and others. The Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha program has successfully bridged the digital divide between urban and the rural areas, offering equal opportunity to students from remote and aspirational districts. This is one great advantage of these computers today. You can sit anywhere and you can easily understand what is the world today. So there will be advantage, there will be disadvantage. It is my appeal to the youngsters, you always take the positive of the scientific developments. For anything, all the coins will have its two sides. It is we who are going to choose it. If we choose the right thing, that means we are the right people. Always the right people will come up, no doubt about it. No, there is no shortcut methods. The shortcut methods always lead to disaster. Use the right way, do the right things, and come up in the life in the most positive way. That means everything is permanent. And to all these participants, you are the heroes of this digital era. Whether or not you win an award or a cup, and your efforts are invaluable. By championing the cause of cybersecurity, you are contributing to the safety and progress of our nation and those downtrodden who doesn't know ABCD of the modern technology. Whatever you are doing the greatest service to the poorest people. And I once again congratulate all the winners and the participants who have made all of us so proud today. And I am sure this will continue because, as I said in my beginning of the speech, it is not an award-winning ceremony or something. I am very happy about it. Of course, all these are ceremonial, but above that, the enthusiasm and the brightness and the smiling face, with that enthusiasm makes me feel that Indian computer knowledge is going to be such that the Indian computer system is going to be such that nobody can penetrate into it, that you are here to stop it. With these words, I thank everyone for giving me this opportunity to be with you on this afternoon. And thank you one and all, and I pray to God that God should give all wealth and health and happiness to all these youngsters who are here and to every one of us. Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Governor Sir, for your motivating words. I have to add two things. आपण बघतोय की जसं क्विक हेल्थ फाउंडेशन इज वर्किंग ऑन सायबर सेफ नेशन. आपल्या गव्हर्नमेंटनी सुद्धा आता जे मोबाईल ऑपरेटर्स आहेत, मेजरली मोबाईल ऑपरेटर्स, वाईल वी कॉलिंग समवन, आपल्याला एक मेसेज ऐकू येतो की सायबर सेफ्टीसाठी लोकांना अवेअर करण्यासाठी त्यांनी सुद्धा पावलं उचलली आहेत. आणि मला असं वाटतं की हाच प्रयत्न आपली सगळी स्टुडंट्स प्रत्येक गावात जाऊन प्रत्येकाला इंडिव्हिज्युअली सांगून करत आहेत. सो कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स फॉर दॅम. Well, now I request Mr. Ajay Shirke sir, Associate Director, Quick Health Foundation, to propose a vote of thanks. Ajay sir.
Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan sir, Vice Chancellor of Solapur University, Dr. Prakash Manwar sir, DIG of Maharashtra Cyber, Mr. Sanjay Shintre sir, MD of Quick Health Technologies Limited, Dr. Kailash Katkar sir, Joint MD, Dr. Sanjay Katkar sir, CEO, Quick Health Technologies Limited, Shri Vishal Salve sir, respected principals, teachers, all the distinguished guests, and my cyber warriors. Very good afternoon to you. And congratulations to you all. Sir, in your speech, you mentioned that you could see the happiness in them. How the cyber warriors were so excited to receive and everyone was touching your feet. So I'm going to share you the success mantra, what exactly happens, why they are able to retain their energy right from the first day till last day. So we have been doing this project for last 9 years. And post-pandemic, we changed this format. Previously, it was just cyber security awareness. Students were selected and they were going to schools, making the presentations, coming back, and for that, stipend was paid. Now, all the warriors whom you see sitting here, majorly are from the rural areas. Hardly 35% are from cities. Rest all are from rural areas. Now, when we say rural areas, their parents are farmers, sir. And you know, sir, this uncertain climatic conditions, this has really given financial problems to all the farmers, sir. So the students what we are talking about are from 3 states. When the students actually, when the interaction happens between them, these are the teams that are chosen by their institutions, not by us. And all the colleges what we are talking are not of standard reputation, sir. They are B grade colleges. That doesn't mean B grade college means where the placement ratio is very high. Reason being is they are based in some remote area. Now the challenge with the students, what we found is that during the interaction, when there is a financial problem, if the climate is uncertain, all these farmers, they don't get that much income from the agriculture, sir. That is the biggest problem. And that pushes the students too far, sir. Secondly, in my warrior team, there are many parents who are ailing, so they are having diseases. Third is, these students have a very minimum infrastructure, resources, sir, at their disposal. So because of that, what happens is that when we are talking about cyber security awareness, I'm going to tell you the significance of today's day. Today is Swamiji's birthday. And your presence, sir, how it is going to impact these warriors' lives. That is why I'm going to tell you. Sir, all my warriors, I'll tell you the characteristics, I don't feel ashamed. They know they are very poor. Sometimes they feel ashamed of themselves. That is the thing. I'll tell you the facts, sir. That is not because of the parents being from the underprivileged man. They say that we are not able to fight with the situation because that kind of job opportunities are not there, sir. So when actually we took this decision, actually she pioneered the concept. So post-pandemic, what happened is that all these students, entire society was confined in home for 2 years, sir. Because of that, it has taken toll on all these youngsters mostly, because they studied through telephones, that is mobile phones, started using electronic gadgets. Those students who didn't had this Android, sir, they were the worst sufferers. So that is how the complex got built in them. And they were unable to compete with the rest of the students. Now what exactly happened is that, because of that complexity, these all students, what you see, we have got more than 750 volunteers working for us. All are not present here today because we have already given their awards. These are all club officers. Now, all these club officers, sir, you won't believe. They know that whatever resources are at disposal is not enough to go and make the presentations. I'll tell you, sir, what exactly these people have done. Last year, Anupama ji came up with this concept, Cyber Warrior Club. Now, through this club, previously, all these teams were working with us, functioning in the same way, but only thing is that we introduced this president, secretary, and 2 directors concept. Reason being is that the president will be the team captain, second is secretary, who will learn how to document it, and rest 2, one is community director, who has to go in that demography, find out who are the vulnerable groups, and work on them. And the 4th is, whatever work these people are doing, PR needs to be made out. So whatever work these people have done, it is there on social media. Now I'm going to tell you what exactly happened. Now all these students, sir, the place they belong to, there are no frequent buses. And our working style is that if they have to do the presentations, those presentations have to be monitored. So before going to those presentations, they have to inform us. So it has to be a scheduled presentations. They cannot walk every now and then and make the presentations. So each student has to submit us the schedule. And to obtain those permissions, sir, minimum, my warriors have walked for 4 kilometers, sir, extending to 10 kilometers. A big round of applause, my warriors. So, place they belong to, because of this no proper bus or the transportation, just to obtain those permissions, because if they lose on time, sir, entire schedule gets disturbed. So they keep walking, get the permissions. But the problem is that when they go out for the permissions, even permissions are denied. If I can tell you, sir, 30%, that is the rejection rate is, if they go out for presentation, rejection rate is 30%. So if today, if I'm not able to obtain permission from here, they have to walk to other schools, sir. And that is very difficult, sir, in this area. Secondly, even if they get permission, sometimes what happens is that they go to schools. The concerned person is not there. And we begin our project in the rainy season, sir. That's the harvesting, rainy season time, not harvesting time. At that span of time, the infrastructure is in doldrums, like there is no power supply, students are not able to make the presentations. So even if they get chance, again they have to come back and again they have to walk, sir. So this is the agony, I'm telling you the truth. And still the students are smiling. What happens is that even if they make the presentation, I have seen that some of the students are very, being from underprivileged, some students are very short, sir, and very skinny. So even the teachers who give them permission are very skeptical about them, whether they'll be able to make that presentation or not. So twice, thrice, my students have to go convince them, and then they get the permission, sir. And I'm going to tell you 2 stories, sir, what exactly happened on the field. And what is the success mantra? One of our warrior, Bhageshri Patil from Latur, 3rd year BCA student, sir. She got selected in the process. And here the warriors, what you see, they are very happy that they get enrolled with us. So the day she got selected, she was back to home, going home along with a friend on scooty. All of a sudden, the bus which was traveling on the same side hit them from the backside. And that accident was so serious, she was seriously wounded. She had all the wounds throughout her body, sir. Half face stone, and her nose was fractured, sir. And she belongs to those farmers' family, sir, having younger sister. When she was admitted to the hospital, doctor looking at those wounds, he said, minimum 30 days hospitalization and 6 months bed rest. After 15 days, she got restless. She called her school teacher and she requested, can I make the presentation? She was on IV, sir. The doctor said, you cannot go, I cannot give you permission. She said, sir, I will come back, I'll stay here. So doctor took that promise from her on one condition, you finish your presentation and come back to this place. She went to that school, made a wonderful presentation. All the students are very happy. She immediately got, that was for her a boon. Immediately she got a request from the other teacher who was attending her session. She said, you have to come down to my place as well. So second day again she took permission from the doctor, and because doctor knew there's a financial problem. So whatever financial assistance we are giving, it's not that, but we don't claim that we are making some major contributions. But I'm talking about the opportunity, today's significance of today's day. Second day she went to that presentation, but by the time she went to that presentation, sir, she had exhausted almost 70% of energy. She gave the presentation for 20 minutes and then she was about to faint. The person who was standing beside her, the teacher, provided her a chair and she sat there for 10 minutes. And after taking rest for 10 minutes, again she continued, but she didn't leave the presentation. Once then presentation was over, she went back to hospital, got it, and after hospitalization, when she was released from the hospital, then she continued with the presentation. Now the second example is Joshua from the Pratibha College. Sir, he's the only child of his parents. In 2017, his father was actually, he lost his job. He was in Merchant Navy due to heart problem. His heart functions only 20%. His mother is a teacher. She works on clock hour basis. And if she skips one day school, her salary is deducted. So we keep on talking to this. So just imagine, sir, 19-20 year student in what mindset that nothing, no circumstances around is helping that person. So he, after finishing 5 presentations, he realized that he is having some problem. He was experiencing that weakness. So he went to hospital. He was diagnosed with pneumonia. So he was admitted in the hospital for 2 days. The same person, he requested, sir, give me this chance. I have to make presentations. Again, he went on the field, made the presentation, but unfortunately, that pneumonia elapsed, and again he was re-hospitalized. But I'm very happy to say there, Joshua completed his 10 presentations. Big round of applause. Sir, when I spoke to both of them, we keep on talking to this interaction. So I said, what inspired you? I said, you have crossed all the limits. How did you do that? Because you risked your life. Actually, what happened? In both the cases, feedback was common. First is, when Anupama ji decided to launch this cyber club funda in colleges, all these underprivileged students came together. Every week, they started discussing how to march ahead, how to make this presentation in short span of time, how to save their resources and make the effective presentation. And every time when they concluded the meeting, they used to recite the principles, that is message of Swami Vivekananda. And the first message is, arise and awake and do not stop until your goal is achieved. This is what can never give up. I said, second, so we have a personality development workshop, I would say motivation workshop. So in that, all these students come to our office and we train them. So I said, what is the second reason which keep you motivated? Then I realized, they said, sir, Dr. Kailash Katkar and Sanjay Katkar. So I said, how? Because in our motivation seminars or the workshops what we conduct, they said, you have always narrated stories about Kailash sir and Sanjay sir. Now, who are also from the same humble background, like 35 years back, they belong to the same underprivileged community. What I have seen is that when we narrated their stories to them, they realized that because every parent who brings up their child will always give values to the students. And they know that. If he's a Muslim, they'll teach Quran. If he's Hindu, they'll teach Bhagavad Gita. They know that principles is taught. But looking at the situation around people, they are not convinced, these youngsters. If I follow this path, whether I'll be successful or not. But the day they entered our office and saw these two gentlemen in that huge premises, from zero to hero, they got so convinced that both the warriors told me, sir, we are ready to die, but we will meet our dreams. Whatever we have decided, we'll achieve it. So this is the power of Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha. Sir, all these warriors, what I have learned from them is that at the age of 20, they have revealed their secrets. That is not to give up. Come what may. Now all these warriors, what they have learned is, because they know that situations are not going to change, and immediately at the disposal, they're not going to have a lot of opportunities around. They have to gear up to fight this situation. This is what Cyber Shiksha for Cyber Suraksha has taught, and that is the reason, sir, these students, my warriors, keep smiling. That is the success mantra. And as you said, rightly said, Swami Vivekananda keeps them inspiring, so every day they recite that quote. So, as I said that, why I'm grateful to you for your presence. Now, all these students aspire to become Kailash Katkar or Sanjay Katkar. But this is not going to happen because all these students are not going to get into software industry. Some might continue with this agriculture industry, or they may take some other profession. But whatever work they are doing, whether it is right or wrong, what is the KPI? So key performing indicator is that whatever decision they have taken, that is to get enrolled in this exercise and do their best. So today, just marching on that right path has given them award through you, sir. So that is the biggest accomplishment of my warriors. So through this dais, I would like to make two requests, as you said. Now, with two colleges, which are autonomous colleges, they have included our project under this credit system. If all the rest of the universities of Maharashtra, they decide, they can include this project under that credit system so that more and more colleges get associated with us and all the students will get benefited. Right now the problem is that since it is not carrying any credit system, what is happening is that the students have to bunk colleges, sir. They take permission from the colleges. But for that, if there are no credit points, even college doesn't consider, they're worried about their academics. So if this project is considered throughout not only Maharashtra, pan-India, Quick Heal, she wants to scale up the project pan-India, sir. And second request, one is I4C. Maharashtra, not Maharashtra, Home Affairs Ministry. They have in cybercrime coordination, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Now they also recruit volunteers. Now my volunteers have already 10 police officers, sir. Now problem with the rural is that the cyber cells or the police stations are far away located from the main places. So if we enroll or onboard, if I4C collaborates with us, we will be able to help those police officers and make a difference, because all these warriors are going to communities, talking to them in their native language, and people do get convinced. Sir. All these warriors have solved many cases, and most of the cases are related to settings, sir. So if Minister of Home Affairs onboards us, this will help police, sir. We'll not only train, but these warriors will assist them in solving the cases. So this is the humble request, sir, what I wish to make here. So thank you so much, sir, for gracing the occasion and giving blessings to my all warriors. All the principals who are the true heroes, because of you, this program is possible. So thank you all for making this program success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Ajay, sir, for your valuable words. Now I request everyone, please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat Mata Ki! Now the program is over, but I would request awarded stay back for group photo with Honorable Governor Sir. Everyone else can proceed for lunch. May I please request D.Y. Patil Talsande Kamla College, Kolhapur, Patekar Varde College, Mumbai and JMPC Bhandara team to come on the stage for the group photo.